To all members of the University of Nairobi community, ladies and gentlemen, you all recall that on 5th June 2020, we held a very successful factual installation of the 8th Vice-chancellor. The excellent execution of the event was a testimony that our university has come of age and is the league of other world-class universities that continue to use technology to discharge their mandate, regardless of the challenges brought about by the COVID-19 crisis. We made history, and that ceremony will add into a rich heritage of our great university. I therefore take this opportunity to unequivocally express my sincere gratitude to you all for making the occasion very colorful and memorable. My sincere appreciation goes to the Chancellor, Dr. Fiju Ratanzi, the Council Chair, Professor Julie Ajiabo, and her team, the government, through the Cabinet Secretary for Education, Professor George Magoha, the alumni, union leaders, university staff, students, and partners, and friends. Thank you very much for making it possible. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also take this opportunity to thank His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta and the Government of Kenya for honoring and feting 3 members of the University of Nairobi academic staff with the Presidential Order of Service, Uzalendo Awards, during this year's Madaraka Day celebrations held on 1st June 2020. The awards were in recognition of their outstanding service in helping the country steer through COVID-19 pandemic. To Professor Omu Anzala, Dr. Lois Achieng Obajo, and Dr. Mary Beth Maritim, we celebrate you for the selfless service and the patriotism you have exhibited during this period of COVID-19 pandemic. The university community is further appreciative of the government for cautioning university staff against the effect of COVID-19 with the payroll tax relief. Over 5,000 employees of the University of Nairobi have benefited from an accumulated payroll tax relief of Kenya shillings 72 million during the month of April and May 2020 alone, thus enhancing disposable income for our staff. Let me also extend our appreciation to the government of the People's Republic of China and the government of Kenya for handing over to the university a completed Confucius Institute built an economic and technical cooperation framework between the two governments at a cost of 1.4 billion Kenya shillings. The institute is a symbol of strong partnership and friendship between the people of Kenya and the people of China. The facility will be used for teaching Chinese language and the promotion of cultural activities, and they also provide extra teaching space for the university. The University of Nairobi will continue to lend support to the government and the other partners in finding relevant solutions to the development needs of this country. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost coming to the end of this semester. I'm very delighted with the pace of our transition from traditional mode of teaching and learning to online platforms. The uptake of use of online platform for teaching has been quite satisfactory, and now we have entered another critical phase of online examinations. I salute all members of staff and students for your embrace of technology. Even as we proceed with the use of technology to carry out our mandate, we are plenty conscious of teething problems that have affected the level of confidence of some students. Those challenges are not insurmountable. We have put in place mechanisms to address student issues, to enable them take their online exams with confidence and in an environment that guarantees integrity and the quality of exams. I therefore encourage students who encounter challenges to channel them to their deans and directors for amicable resolution instead of engaging in shadow boxing and negative comments on social media, which may only serve to discourage the faint-hearted. We are always ready to engage, and we shall at all times give consideration to honest and constructive ideas from all quarters. I hope all students are well guided and shall stay focused on their studentship so that they graduate on time. I have recently noted with concern the anxiety caused by the vacuum in the student leadership following the expiry of the term of the previous University of Nairobi Student Association leaders, UNSA. As the saying goes, nature abhors vacuum. The elections were supposed to be concluded in March 2020, but is stalled due to the disruption of COVID-19. I have consequently mandated Professor Mohamed Jama and his team of Independent Electoral Commission to consider and make recommendations to Senate on how the process can be revived and completed as soon as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, our next graduation will be held on September 25th, 2020, and preparations are already in motion. As I mentioned in my previous address, online admission of students for September intake is also ongoing under our rolling admission system. We shall admit over 5,000 students under the Kenya University Central Placement Service. The University of Nairobi alone will admit more than 50% of students that scored A's in the last year's KCSE and the other talented students. I congratulate those students for choosing the university, and I look forward to receiving them in September this year. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to be prepared and ready at any moment to receive back our students in a secure environment. Sometimes back in April this year, I had appointed a multidisciplinary COVID-19 prevention and the Infection Control Committee chaired by Professor Frederick Welle to advise the university and the other stakeholders on the preemptive intervention measures on COVID-19. I thank the team for the commendable job they are doing. I have asked the committee to develop safety and health protocols and any other relevant intervention measures that would ensure safety of our staff and the students in case a decision to reopen the university is made in the very near future. The committee will continue to guide us on the level of preparedness that we need to put in place before reopening. The committee is mandated to co-opt any person who can provide the relevant competency or information that will advance the recommendations made. We are a caring institution, and therefore the safety of our staff and students is of utmost priority. Finally, I'm happy to inform you of new appointments in the university management. Professor Enos Jero, Principal, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, has been appointed Acting Deputy Vice-Chancellor in charge of Human Resources and Administration. Professor Margaret Hutchinson has been appointed Acting Deputy Vice-Chancellor in charge of Finance, Planning and Development. Professor Mohamed Jama has been appointed Acting Principal, College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Professor Atia Waris, Acting Deputy Principal, College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Mr. Johnson Kinywa will serve as the Acting Dean of Students. I congratulate the team and let us all give them support to serve us with the dignity and the excellence. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you and God bless you.